Got breaking news out of Gaza. An airstrike at a hospital has killed at least 19 people, including 4 journalists. That's according to Palestinian health officials. One of the journalists killed was a freelancer who had been working for the Associated Press. Al Jazeera and Reuters have also confirmed their journalists and freelancers died in the strike. Israel's defense forces responded to the reports, announcing plans to conduct an initial inquiry as soon as possible. It adds, the IDF regrets any harm to uninvolved individuals and does not target journalists as such. The IDF acts to mitigate harm to uninvolved individuals as much as possible while maintaining the safety of IDF troops. Jonathan, what more can you add to
this? So this is from Reuters just now, a few moments ago. It's a developing story. Things are still fluid, but Reuters also confirms that one of its journalists, a man named Hussam al-Masri, was killed in this strike, but adds this detail. There had been apparently an initial strike at the hospital at a hospital in Gaza. Journalists and rescue workers then responded to the scene
to cover it,
to help people, whatever, to check the damage, to see what's going on. And then a second strike came. So that's why these rescue workers and journalists were killed, because they were responding to the hospital. Israel hit it again. That's according to Reuters, which said they had a live stream on the hospital that, of course, then went dark when the strike hits.
So it happened around 10 a.m. this morning. And for context, to give our audience a lay of the land, Nasser Hospital is the largest, the only functioning hospital in the south. And the part of Nasser Hospital that was hit, you guys, is really important. You can see it in the videos. It was a staircase. And the reason this staircase was targeted very clearly is that this is where journalists since the early days of the war have gathered to get Wi-Fi signal. We have seen videos they've posted on social media. Our team, which used to work right close to that staircase, would share videos of them holding their phones to the sky, kind of huddled over laptops in the wee hours of the night. But journalists, since the beginning of this war, you guys, since they have been personally displaced, have flocked to hospitals to use resources like Wi-Fi, to use power, to use water. So this staircase, journalists were on the staircase this morning when it was struck around 10 a.m. And as Jonathan just laid out, minutes later, as first responders were racing up to that area, as other journalists in the area were going to cover the strike, another drone strike hit that same exact spot. Mika, we actually have updates from the numbers that you just read. As Jonathan says, this is a very fast-moving story. It is now at least 20 people killed, including 5 journalists. As you mentioned, AP, Reuters, and Al Jazeera have all said that at least 3 of those journalists were working for them. And this brings the total of journalists killed in Gaza since October 7th to 245 journalists, media workers. These are our colleagues, our peers who have been killed in